What's up, what it is, what it do, what it did. It's your boy, the voice of COD, aka Ravallo 11, aka Ravallo 12, aka the R, aka the man with too many damn names. Coming at you with a third video in our installment of This Gun, Is It Good? Now I had to give Firebreak the night off, so we're rocking with Outrider, but check it out. Let's take a look at the damage on this weapon. We've got 40 damage up close, 30 damage at distance. What that means is this gun is a 3 to 4 shot kill depending on your distance. Has a 517 RPM fire rate. You can bump it up to 550 with rapid fire. These are some of the classes we're going to be looking at here. And as usual, thanks Marvel 4 for the weapon stats as we take a look at the best attachments for this gun. Trust me, these are the best attachments. I'll show you once we head out and do a little testing. So as usual, we always start out with a gun with no attachments, and same here. This is a ManOwar with no attachments, and immediately as I aim down sights, you notice that we have idle sway. Check it out. Idle sway is going to be a part of most guns in Black Ops 3, as it is in some of the past games as well. But as we start, oh my goodness, as we check the accuracy, wow, it was really a pretty big spread there. But then the next one, not too bad. Now let's take another look at this. Now I want to let you know that whenever I do these tests as far as the accuracy on the wall someplace, if it's an automatic gun, I'm only going to dump half of the clip. I'm not going to dump the whole clip because if you're playing the game and you're having to dump the whole clip to get a kill, you probably need to find another game. So what I do is empty about half of the clip, move over and empty the other half of the clip. And as you can see here, once again, we got two totally different fire spreads. Same thing here, two totally different. That last one on the left had more left to right kick, while the one on the right went more vertical. I'll explain all this by the end. So this is the ManOwar with grip and rapid fire. You would expect the accuracy to be even worse. The grip helps it out a little bit, but check the spread. It's pretty good. It looks pretty manageable. This is mostly vertical. Now let's take a look again. Right, well, that's not as vertical. We got some left to right, and wow, that one really kicked up. See what you see the pattern we're starting to get into here? Let's chart this out one more time. All right, we got a little bit of that. And we got a little bit of that. You'll notice this one trend as I go through all these different guns with attachments as we're going right here with rapid fire and high caliber. Wow, that one went straight vertical, while the other was manageable. See, take a look. Went straight up to the Nuketown transit sign. Now also notice as I aim down sights here that the sights really do block out a lot of your vision. And that's very important when you're shooting at one target, but especially multiple targets. It is hard to keep track of them because of the iron sights. So that's one of my suggestions and the best attachments at the beginning of this video was you'll probably want to choose an optics of choice. My gameplay, I'm going to run this without any optics just to kind of show you what I was referring to. Now check a look at the idle sway here with the gun with red dot. It makes it a little bit easier to see because all you have to do is follow the red dot there. Come on. But let's see what the recoil is like. We've got grip on this along with long barrel. That's not too bad. A little vertical recoil. I can manage that. A little bit left and right. And that one a little bit more vertical. Not too bad. Maybe I found my setup. Let's try it again. Whoa, what was that? Now compare these two. The one on the left shot straight up. The one on the right, very tight pattern. That's what I mean. The recoil pattern on this gun is very, very random. You're going to have to manage it each time. Don't expect it to be the same recoil pattern every time you pull the trigger. Some guns, yes, they are. You'll get the same recoil pattern. You know exactly what you have to do with your right stick to make up or adjust for it. But on this gun, you're gonna have to follow along and do the best you can to manage that recoil. Now let's take a look at this gun with the recon sight. And as you'll notice, recon sight eliminates just about all of the idle sway. And I've also got grip on this gun, and I've also got a silencer. I'm putting everything on this gun I can think of that may really help out its accuracy, but as you see, same thing. Now I know the suppressor doesn't help accuracy, but it does help reduce some of the muzzle flash, which isn't too bad on this gun because the iron sight blocks out most of it. But even with the recon sight, which we know gives a gun a better center speed, it's still very wild and random recoil pattern, even with the grip. Let's try it again. I can work with that, except for that little thing there at the end. I think I can work with that too. But as you see, half of the clip on the left, the other half of the clip on the right, two totally different recoil patterns. All right, cool. So what does all of this information add up to? I can hear you asking yourselves. Well, all of this information adds up to this. The verdict of this gun, is it good, is yeah, but just barely. The issues with the accuracy and the recoil, along with the slower fire rate. I mean, this gun is 3 shots to kill up to 40 meters and only 1 more shot after that in core. And it's a 1-shot kill anywhere in hardcore as you take a look at the class we're about to play with here. I mean, it's an all-out damage pump. And it probably was my favorite gun in the beta, but since the beta, it's been nerfed pretty hard, so it went from being a great gun to a good gun. Just barely. So, check it out. That's my man, Cheddar Bob. And he was in the lobby with me for quite a while. I mean, I played several matches, or ended up playing several matches. That wasn't my original plan. This is the first match after I did all my testing over in Nuketown. I just wanted to get a little gameplay to go along with the video, but you know how we do. This gun is a good series. Always got to give you a little gameplay. But we'll talk a little bit more about Cheddar Bob in due time. So right now I want to talk about the nerfs that took place on this gun, because like I said, coming out in the beta, look, check this out right here. I can't see them. That's what I meant about the iron sights blocking out a lot of your vision. If you can snap up and keep them right in that little circle, it's a lot easier. But if you snap up and they're not in that circle, man, it can be tough sometimes. But a lot of things that got nerfed were its handling ability. So the gun doesn't handle as well as it does, meaning how fast you come out of sprinting to be able to shoot. How fast you go into sprinting after shooting, things like that. You sprint in and sprint out time. Oh man, I hate getting stunned. Oh, come on. Oh yes, thank you. As a YouTuber with getting the knife challenges. Man, thank you. If you'd have shot me right there, I'd have been hot. But couldn't survive that. I've taken too much damage, but I got my streaks. Let's get these streaks up. Let's see if we can move on. But right there, this young man right here, YouTuber. That's the one thing that I noticed in this lobby, is that they put me in a lobby with a lot of YouTubers. And like I said, it's just the first lobby that I got in. First match of the day, actually. And I believe, counting myself, I gotta count myself now, I'm a YouTuber. There are 4 of us in the lobby. I think there were 4, I think 1 quit. But that's a lot of YouTubers in one lobby. Pretty cool though, I kinda like it. And there he is again. Oh, train's coming. Dude, back up off my street, man. Back up off my streets. So check it out. I just said the train's coming. You see the guardrail up. I just jumped over it. Now check out what I do here. Whoa! Man, I almost crapped myself in real life. I'm not gonna lie. I could not believe that I absolutely almost ran face first into that train. Yeah, please, thank you. Somebody put me out of my misery, because I should have been dead when I ran into the train. But I wanted to let you know that yeah, I do play this game with the scuff. I bought it hoping it would be here in time for Black Ops 3. It actually came 4 days after the game actually was released. So I didn't start playing. I didn't play the beta with the scuff, and there was an issue with my scuff, so it didn't work more than like 20 minutes before it started doing strange things. I turned left, it wouldn't turn left, and then 3 seconds later I couldn't stop turning left because it was turning left in the command I gave it 3 seconds ago. Same thing, I try to aim down sights, nothing would happen, and now I'm moving along, and then I aim down sights for no reason. So it took me a while to actually send it back. Trying to make it work, but when I finally sent it back, I think I got it back about a month ago. They got it back to me pretty fast. I think total time maybe was 2 weeks, shipping time included. So that's not too bad. Me sending it to them repairing and sending it back to me. But as you can see, I am starting to use it more. I played the game from when I was so lazy and not sending it back to get it repaired with without a scuff and without. Dude, come on, man. And bad enough, Sixth Sense was telling me there was somebody behind me, but I was thinking it was somebody underground, because I could have swore I just checked that corner. There was nobody there. Kind of like I did walk through there without checking it again. I guess I didn't learn my lesson. But I have to say this game is a little bit easier with the scuff, and I'm to the point now where I cannot play without my scuff. Glad I bought it. I guess it's a good investment. Check out what I do here. So I get hit with the heat wave, and for some reason I still think I'm playing with Firebreak, because I play with Firebreak so much. So I try to heat wave them back, but I'm not. I'm playing with Outrider, so I vision pulsed them, totally blowing that because I'm stuck facing the wrong way. But I sure did light him up red, didn't I? Oh man, I was really struggling this game. I mean, the outcome of the match is pretty good, but man, as you can see, I had my issues on this game. Hey, easy, baby girl, easy now, easy now. Be respectful. Now go ahead and break him off a little piece of that Ralph Macchio Karate Kid. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, that's sexy, baby. That's sexy right there. Yeah. Never mind me, I'm losing my damn mind. But anyway, we'll move on to the next gameplay, because I did pretty good that match, so I figured I had the gameplay that I needed. But then at the last second, I went, well, let's stay for one more. You never know what happened. You might do better the next match, and I'll post that along with this video. And then lo and behold, this happens. And I'm like, nah, no way. That's not really him. So I absolutely take a moment of pause to go around the rock this way to stay away from the spawn, so I could try to see the kill feed, because I couldn't believe that really was him. And then this happens. And I'm like, dude, I really am in the lobby with Tabor Hill. I could not believe it. Through the randomness that is Call of Duty, they have put me and Tabor Hill in the same lobby. And I gotta tell you, it was an absolute blast. We battled in this lobby for, I don't know, about 7, 8, 9 matches. The entire lobby, man, it was lit. And it was an absolute blast. And once again, I have to take this time to say, Tabor Hill, thank you for everything you've done for me and my channel here. It is extremely, extremely appreciated. So I'm going to pop down my sentry gun in the worst possible spot. Never pop your sentry here if you're playing free-for-all. And we're going to move on into the next gameplay. Because as you know, what I like to do on this series here is I'll drop out and let the gameplay continue. Except for this time, it's not going to be my gameplay. It's going to be my man Cheddar Bob's. He hung in there leveling up that XR2 the entire time. Me and Tabor Hill and some other guys, we were absolutely just murdering each other's KDR. But he hung in there. He won this match. Congratulations, Cheddar Bob. This gameplay is yours.